Good morning students. Welcome back to Unix and Shell Programming. This is Amisha. I am working as an assistant professor in Vignan Snidula from IT department. In the last class we have seen few topics in Unix file systems, that is the basics of files. In that basics we already discussed about what is Unix file and file names and categories or types of files and directories and subdirectories. Okay. In today's session, we are going to discuss about commands in file system. Let's see some of the commands in file systems. Okay, here we can take four types of commands in directory. They are pwd, it means present working directory, cd, changing of a directory, mkdir, creating a directory, rmdir, command for removing a directory, ls command for list out the files in the current directory. These are the four types of commands these are the five types of commands we are using directories. Let's see the first command in the directory is pwd. Generally pwd means personal working directory, present working directory. By using pwd command, we can find out the current working directory, where you are working on the current directory. So by using pwd command, user can get the current working directory. Okay, so a directory in which users works at any point of a time is known as the current directory or a present working directory. A current working directory or a present working directory may or may not have the user's home directory. Here the pwd command is used to find out the current or present working on the directory. An example is given here. So $pwd, after executing this pwd command, you can get the output like /user/mgv. It means you are working on the current directory is mgv. So you should also note that the pwd command always given the absolute path, file path name. Okay. So next one is, let's see the next command is cd. So by using this command, you can change the directory to any directory. So by specifying a valid absolute or relative path. Let's see this command syntax, $cd space dir name. Here dir name is the name of the directory, that what you want to change that. Okay. For example, the command is $cd/user/local/bin. Here the directory changes to the current working directories. Here you can change the directory to user, local and bin. Okay. So next command is mkdir. It is used for creating a directory. Directories are created by the following command. So what is the command syntax for creating a directory? $mkdir space dir name. Here directory is the absolute or relative path of the directory, what you want to create. For example, the command $mkdir space it. So here I want to create a directory name is it. So this is the example of creating a directory. So first suppose I have to create multiple number of directories simultaneously, then what the command we are using for creation of a multiple directories? $mkdir space dir name 1, dir name 2, dir name 3. Okay, this command creates a directory. This command creates a multiple number of directories simultaneously. So this is the example of mkdir command. Next command is rmdir. This command is used for removing a directory. Directories can be deleted using rmdir command. Let's see this command syntax, $rmdir space dir name. So here rmdir is used for removing a directory. Make sure it is empty, which means there should be not a file or subdirectory inside this directory. So removing a directory, for suppose you can remove multiple number of directories at a time, then you will follow $rmdir space dir name 1 space dir name 2 space dir name 3. Here you want to remove the three directories, dir name 1, dir name 2, dir name 3. If you are empty, the rmdir commands produces no output. If it is successful, deleted from the current working directory. So now let's see the next command in files is ls. So by using this command, you can list out the contents of the files in the directory. Along with this command, we are using some more commands in list. They are ls-l. By using this command, you can get the long listing details of files. ls-a. So you can get the all hidden files present in the current working directory. ls-t. You can sort out the files. ls-R. By using this command, you can recursively display all files in subdirectories. So these are the different types of commands we are taking in ls. See this example. In this first, you check the pwd command for finding the current working directory. Next, you execute the ls command. After execution of this command, you can list out the files in the current working directory. Next, you check ls-l command then you will get the details of files like file permissions, file size, and file name along with the specific time and date. What are the modifications? Done in the file name? Okay, that are all displayed in ls-l command. Okay, let's go to the next topic is types of commands in files. So they are touch. So it is used for creating of a file. CP, copy of a file. MV, moving of a file. RM, removing of a file. CAT, display the content of the current file. These 5 commands we are using in files. Let's see, the first command is touch. So touch is used for creating new file or empty file. The syntax for touch command is $touch space file name. So the argument to the command taken as a new file name. Here in the file name place we are giving the what you want to create the file name that will be presented in the file name part. Let's take one more example. $touch space file1 space file2 space file3. So by using this command you can create more number of files simultaneously. It means you can create 3 number of files at a time. So this command can change the timestamp for existing files. Now let's see, the next command is CP. By using CP command you can change the copy of files. Let's see the command syntax. CP space file1 space file2. So from this command you makes a copy of file1 and calls it file2. Here file1 is the source file and file2 is the destination file. Here you can copy the file1 to the destination file is file2. Here file1 and file2 are both in the current working directory. Let's take one more command, that is CP space pathname slash file1 and pathname2. It means copy the file1 to pathname2. Okay, this is the example for CP command. Now let's take the next command is MV. By using this command you can moving the files. Let's see the command syntax for moving of a file from one location to other location. MV space file name. Let's see this example, MV space file1 space file2. Here you move or renames of file1 to file2. You can move the file1 to file2. When the command MV is executed, if a file with the same name as that of the destination files existed, then it will be overwritten. To avoid this overwriting function existed in the file by using -i option. Let's see this syntax. MV space -i space file1 space file2. If file2 is already exists the file1, it means by using MV command will you ask if you really want to overwrite that file. So then you are using, first suppose you want to overwrite that file, then you are using -i option. Next command is RM command. By using this command you can remove the files. For removing of files we use the following command syntax. RM space removing of file name. Here file name means what you want to remove from the remove the file from the current directory. Let's see the one more syntax. RM space file1 space file2 is represented with rectangular braces. By using this syntax you can remove the multiple number of files at a time. So by using this command you can remove more number of files at a time. Next command is cat. By using this command user can display the content of a file on the screen. Let's see the syntax of this command. Cat space file name. It means you can display the content of file. What you want to display the content in the particular file. That particular file content will be displayed by cat command. For example, I can take cat space my file. So what is the meaning of this command? Here I want to display the contents of my file. Okay, first suppose you want to write the content in particular file, then what is the command for writing of a content in? So here we can take the cat command, $cat space greater than what you where you want to write the content in the file. The file name will be represented after greater than part. Okay, cat space file1 space file2 space file3. By using this syntax, user can display the multiple number of files content simultaneously. Okay, these are the 5 important commands we are taking in files. Okay, I hope all of you understood about these commands. By using these commands, now you can easily create a directory or now you can easily create a file in the Unix operating system. In the next session, we will see the directory hierarchy. It means structure of Unix file systems, file hierarchical systems. Okay, after listening this lecture, evaluate yourself by using these questions. Let's see the first question. What are the commands we are using in directories? What are the command types we are using in directories? And the second question, what are the commands we are using in files? In the third question, explain the following commands. Here I have given ls command, mv command and cp command. These are the three questions. Evaluate yourself. Okay. Thank you for listening.